What's going on, guys? Berserker here, and we are back with some more FTB. Yeah, buddy. Okay, so as you can see, I've done a little bit of work off screen since the last episode. But tell me, it was completely worth it. So, right here, I have a reed farm, and I'll explain why I made a reed farm in a minute. Over here, I was actually enchanting a lot, and I mean a lot due to our experience farm with the blazes over there that we made last episode. If you didn't see that, definitely go check it out. It's an amazing episode. It's probably my favorite one yet. So, yeah, there is a chest for every enchantment in here, including all of the ones from the mods, and I have been getting a lot of Vorpal, and I mean a lot of Vorpal. Oh man, it's just so much Vorpal, but I am getting a little bit of everything, which is quite nice. And with all the enchantments, I went ahead and made myself some tools, some super overpowered tools. A diamond sword with unbreaking 3, sharpness 4, and knockback 2, which actually, I should probably make this sharpness 5. Do I have any sharpness? Let's see here. Sharpness. This is all sword stuff. This is all armor stuff. And then this is tool. This is the mod enchantments, and this is all like from this one, and these 3 are bow enchantments. So I've got the room kind of organized, which is quite nice. What were we looking for? We were looking for sharpness, which is up here. Do we have sharpness 4? Nope, no we don't, sadly. Okay, whatever, that's fine. So yeah, this is the enchantment room. This enchantment table is kind of not necessary anymore. Actually, it's not necessary at all. But it's still, it still kind of pulls the room together. Enchantment books, enchantment table, kind of makes sense. But the reason it's not important anymore is because I upgraded the system. Before, last episode, it was just these brains in a jar. I actually upgraded the system to these or XP turtles is what they're called. And these guys are amazing. They essentially do the enchanting for me. What they do is they suck in the XP, and they enchant the book for me, which is freaking fantastic. So it took me a couple minutes. I had to write some code for these turtles. I didn't actually show you guys the turtle code, like the actual melee turtle code, just because I forgot, to tell you the truth. So I can actually show you the this enchanting turtle, the XP turtle code. So I was holding Control T to terminate the code because it's on a loop. So we have to go Edit, Start Up, and this is the code I'm using for the XP turtle. So I'm gonna try to explain it. I don't honestly I understand it, but it's kind of hard for me to explain it. So I'm gonna do my best though. So m equals peripheral.wrap right. What this is it's a misc peripheral turtle. And the way to access the enchanting table on the right side of the turtle is to do this code, m equals peripheral.wrap. And then we have to set it to the side of the, the item. So I think you can actually equip a router on this guy, and you can make him a wireless turtle too. So if we want to access that, it would be m equals peripheral.wrap left. And that's how we would access the left side of the turtle. Set auto collect to true. I automatically do this in the code, and this auto-collects all the experience. Slot number 2, I will explain that in a second. Function enchant. So what this does, every time we call the enchant function, the turtle selects the first area, which is the slot down here in the inventory. It selects slot 1. It then transfers 1 book from slot 1 to slot 2. So slot number equals 2. So it moves it to slot 2, and then it selects slot 2, and then it enchants that slot. So essentially it's it takes a book, puts it in slot 2, enchants the book, and then it's done. So then it sets slot number to number 3. So essentially it says slot number equals slot number, so number 2, so 2 equals 2 plus 1, which is 3. So then when it runs it again, it says function enchant select 1, so it selects 1. It transfers the slot number, so slot number is now 3. So it pushes a book to 3, and then it enchants slot 3. So that's pretty much the basics of that. And then I have this code right here. If slot number is greater than 16, which is how many slots there are in here, then slot number equals 2. So this code, it's kind of finicky, to tell you the truth. I could make this turtle like a million times better, but, you know, it works perfectly for me. So when it gets down to 16, it actually kind of bugs out, and then, like, it has nowhere to put any books, so the code kind of just, like, spazzes out. But if I'm running this, and let's say, like, it gets down to here, and I pull out all the books, well, it's going to continue to keep running, but it's just a safety precaution to check, like, as soon as it gets to 16, send it back to number 2. So that's pretty much all it does. And then while true, it prints out the level at which it's at. So, like, it'll continuously print out what level it's at. If it gets to level 30 or greater, then it enchants the book. So it runs the enchant function. And anything else, it sleeps. Which, you know, this code is pretty simple to understand. I could make it a little more sophisticated, less, like, you know, buggy like I have it. But, you know what? It's perfectly fine for now, I think. And, yeah. So, just wanted to show you guys that. If you guys want the code, let me know in the comments section. I can paste spin it for you. But, you know, in case nobody doesn't want it, there's no point in paste spinning it. So, yeah. So, save, exit, and we need to reboot. And this guy's just going to start running. So, he has 26 levels. So, I'm going to show you guys the enchanting thing really quick. And actually, you know what? I don't have any sounds on. Because the, Blaze guys are really loud and annoying. Okay, so as you can see, it's showing what level he's at. He's only level 26. Okay, what's this guy at? 17. Okay, so this guy should run in a minute. So every 5 seconds, I think, or every 5 ticks or something like that, it shows the, what level he's at. So he's only level 27. These guys right here are Hungry Chests. And they are from Thaumcraft, and these guys are really cool. I kind of have them here because blaze rods are kind of pooping out everywhere. They, as you can see, it just caught one. It's not super efficient, but, you know, it's just to catch some of the blaze rods because they do kind of sort of pop out like these guys right here, which isn't that big of a deal. But, yeah, let's take a look. Is he level 30? Level 29? Okay, let's just sit here and watch for a second, and then we're going to start the episode for today. 30, see, and move the book, it enchanted it. And then it starts over, so then it'll move the book to slot 3 and enchant. Fan-freaking-tastic. So, yep, that's pretty much why. And that is why I had this reed farm over here. That's the reason. These guys are little golems from Thaumcraft. Like I said, if you guys have never played Thaumcraft, it is such a cool mod. This little straw guy, this straw golem, he actually breaks the reeds, and then this little wooden golem comes over and picks them up. And as you guys remember from, these are supposed to be in there, from last episode, these are fabricators. So this fabricator pulls the reed out of this inventory, and when it gets 3, it makes paper. As you can see, we can actually watch it right here. He grabs it, puts it in the chest. The fabricator pulls out the 3 reed and makes paper, and then the paper gets pushed over to here and makes a book. So I'm pretty much making books just for the turtles over there, just because they actually do go through quite a bit of books if I leave that blaze farm on. So yeah, that's pretty much what I've, like, the major things. Over here is actually where I moved Felix, Georgina, and Felipe. They had like a little 3x3 cage. I was like, no, they're family. I have to move them. So I gave them a new home. I gave them a little chicken coop. Yeah, I think they deserved it, honestly. Like, they'd been sitting next to all those cows and stuff, and it was just bad. It was just they were annoyed, but the cows wouldn't shut up, so I slaughtered them all. And in the process, I ended up getting a tier 5 cow shard. So that's this guy right here. We're not going to be playing with the cow shard today. I think that'll be next episode, and we're going to make an automatic cooked beef machine. I'm going to try my best to make one of those. So I have some ideas. It's kind of going to be something like similar to this, but, you know, it's going to be a giant tower, but it's going to have cooked beef, and it's going to be amazing. So, yeah, if you guys want to see that, definitely check out. I think it's going to be next episode. Don't hold me to that, though. Okay, so let's start off with today's episode. What do I want to do? Well, let's actually go look at the blaze farm. As you can see, I have quite a few barrels of, 64 stacks of 64 blaze rods. Well, this is getting kind of annoying. I have to keep, like, pushing the hill over one just to place another barrel. Well, there's actually a thing for these barrels, and it makes the barrels bigger. It doesn't make it a 64 by 64. It makes them a 128, I believe, by 64. So it holds 1,028 stacks, I think, or maybe it's 1,024. But it's a significant change. It makes the barrels like way better than what before. So I could probably actually move all of these blaze rod into one barrel and still have plenty of room. So we're going to be making that today. It's actually just an add-on for the barrel. It's called the extra dimensional barrel. So extra dimensional storage barrel upgrade. Ooh, this thing looks kind of complicated. It's actually not that bad, but we need to get some of this dark iron stuff. Okay, how do we get dark iron? Well, we need a block of dark iron. Okay, so we're just going to go down endless loop. Well, how do we get dark iron? Well, the way we get dark iron is from what is that thing called? It is called, oh man, I just had it. Like, just before I started this, I was like, we're going to do this today. It is, oh man, I completely spaced it. Okay, I'm going to look it up really quick, and when I come back, I will make the item. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, the thing we need to make that I forgot is called a Wrath Igniter. Okay, well, how do we make a Wrath Igniter? We need ourselves a diamond shard. Ooh, how do we get a diamond shard? Well, for some reason, it's actually not, like, I can't, like, get the recipe for it. So I actually ended up having to look it up. This thing's, it's pretty expensive, I'm not gonna lie. So, let's see here. The recipe for this guy is 4 diamonds? No. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 diamonds. We need a block of diamond. We need 4 obsidian and 4 TNT. I know, kind of a weird recipe, right? Well, let's make ourselves the block of diamond. Like I said, this thing is pretty expensive. And then it's 4 TNT, and then the 4 obsidian. Okay, then we get ourselves a craft packet. Now, we could use this in a craft packet stamper, which is actually what you're supposed to do, but... oh, okay. Yeah, so we have to use a craft packet stamper. I actually tested this in a creative world, and it just allowed me to put it into a crafting table. Okay, cool. Well, that actually allows us to make a craft packet stamper. Craft packet, and then stamper. Yes, craft packet stamper. Okay, this guy's not too bad. Crafting table, piston, iron, cobblestone. That's not bad at all. We can make this thing in our sleep. 3 pieces of iron. Like 4 pieces of cobble. Do we have an extra piston by any chance? We have a sticky piston, but we don't have a piston. Okay, so 3 pieces of wood. Just getting all the basic stuff to make a piston. Actually, you know what? I have some extra redstone down here. 1, 2, 3. As you can see, I've actually been preparing to make these extra dimensional storage things for the barrels for a while. Because, like, I could have went ahead and made, like, another barrel for the Nikolite and the redstone. But, you know what? I was just like, you know what? I'll just store it somewhere else until we get to this episode. And, yeah, that's pretty much what I went ahead and did. So, to get the rest of this... we need a workbench. Okay, cool. So, let's see here. Everybody knows the basic crafting recipe for piston. If you don't, that's alright. It took me a while to learn, to tell you the truth, but I do know it now. Actually, we need 1 more piece of iron. Okay. So now we should have everything we need. I believe it was a piston. Oops. Piston, 3 iron, a crafting bench, and cobblestone. Craft packet stamper. Cool. Where do we want to place this guy? I think we're just going to place him, like, right here, to tell you the truth. Because, you know, it's not that big of a deal. And there we go. So, all we had to do is place the packet, the craft packet, into the craft packet stamper, and it made the 18 diamond shards for us. Very cool. Now this guy should be picked up, yep, by mining it. Ooh, that golem scared me. Okay. So, you know what? We're actually just going to pop this guy in here for now, just because I'm not going to be using craft packets too much. But, you know what? 18 shards will do for now, but you know what? Maybe in the future we'll need to make more. So I'm going to keep that guy around. So, what do we need for an igneous extruder? Not an igneous extruder. For a wrath igniter. So, a piece of nether brick and a single diamond shard. Okay, well, let's just take one of these and a nether brick. Awesome. Okay, wrath igniter. These things are awesome. Pre-warning. If you light, this is essentially like a flint and steel. If you light this anywhere near, like, wood, it will burn your house to the ground. Oh, so this thing is pretty dangerous. Being in a wooden house and all. So, what do we need in order to get the dark iron? Well, it has iron in the name, right? It's pretty much what we need. We need blocks of iron. Yes, blocks of iron. So we're going to go do this somewhere where there's no wood. So over here in like the middle of nowhere. Now, the way we do this, it's actually very cool. I've never seen this done before in another mod. What we need to do is essentially place down the blocks of iron. Okay. And then you set them on fire. That's all you do. You set them on the ground and you light them on fire. As you can see, this thing it's roaring. This is a fire particles, and slowly but surely the iron begins to, I don't know, melt and turns into dark iron. So all we have to do is wait a few more seconds. See, as you can see, it sets a bunch of stuff on fire, so don't do this anywhere near a wooden house. And there we go. Put out the fires. Cool. And now we have some dark iron. Look at that. That is such a cool way to get an item in a game. Seriously, that is so neat. And you don't have to do a 3x3. You know, it's just like the most convenient way. Just set these guys back on fire. As you can see, it does use a little bit of the Wrath Igniter, which, you know, it's fine because you do get 18 in the shards, and it's not too costly after, like, you're relatively into the FTB, but, you know, I think these things are totally worth it. One of the first things I want to make is a Wrath Lamp, of course, after the extra dimensional barrels, but these things are cool. So I'll show you guys these in a minute. Let's put out this fire and get the rest of this dark iron. Okay. And these guys, I think only give you back 4? Yeah, that's fine though. So 56 pieces of dark iron. Awesome. Because we are going to be making a few extra dimensional barrels. Oops, overjumped my house. Okay. Extra dimensional. Extra dimensional storage. Okay, so these guys take a barrel, a blaze rod, an ender pearl, and a piece of leather. Okay, I think I have all that. I've got the leather. Cool. I've got the blaze rods, obviously. I've got more than I can handle. Let's see here. Oh, God. Oh. I almost set everything on fire. Okay. Blaze rods, check. Ender pearl. Not check, but I can get some. All we have to do is grab a stack of this. And grab, let's see here, our Inception bags. It's fine. A bag inside of a bag. It's all good. Let's see here. And then we need to get out the minium stone. Okay. Minium stone. And I've shown you guys this recipe before. And then 4 pieces of iron makes an ender pearl, so let's just make 16 of these guys. And extra dimensional barrel. Okay, so all we need is a barrel now. Okay. Well, the first one I actually want to upgrade is probably the blaze rods. Because as soon as I make 1 extra dimensional, I can get 3 more back, and then I can make more, you know, extra dimensional barrels. So I'm going to take out 45 stacks of blaze rods. Yes, all 45. Cool. We can actually, you know, put some of this away. Just pop them in here for now, you know, just temporary storage. You know, this way I have less entities, you know, in the world just sitting there. Okay. Pop just a few. Okay, this guy's full. Pop a few in here. Is that all of them? Yep. Okay, now we've got all of them. Oops, this is the guy that's full. Okay. Very, very neat. So now let's get ourselves the barrel. And let's pop over here to make our extra dimensional storage. Yes. Okay, so it was barrel. And I put all my blaze rods away. Poop. It's okay. We can just run over here to our billion blaze rods. And let's make these guys. Okay, so it was barrel, blaze rod. I believe it was ender pearl. And I actually need to look at this. Dark iron and leather. So actually, you know what? Let's go. So it was actually leather, ender pearl, and then dark iron. Awesome. Extra dimensional storage. Let's actually make a few of these guys. Let's make 2 more, let's say. For now, at least. Oh, you know what? We don't have the barrels for it. Ha! Okay. That is fine. So the way, how do we put these guys on? Well, the way we do that is you come over to a barrel that's already existing, and you shift right-click. As you can see, the border on the barrel has changed a little bit. It got a bit darker. So now, all we have to do, oops, is go like this. Pull out a whole crap ton of this. Sorry if you can hear my clicking. And just start clicking. As you can see, now it's holding 92 stacks of 64. So let's just get all of these blaze rods out. Actually, you know what? We could probably just break these. Oh, man. Look at all those blaze rods. Whoo! And then just start shift clicking. Get as many as we can. Shift click. As many as we can. And as you can see, these guys can hold a lot of storage. And I mean a lot of storage. Which is quite awesome. Very, very, very awesome. See, look, it keeps all in one barrel. We just put, what, 64 stacks of 64 into one barrel, so 250 stacks, and then I have all of this I need to do. As you can see, an extra dimensional barrel, totally worth it. Totally worth it. And now I really could just, I pretty much don't have to worry for a very, very long time about blaze rods after filling up the barrel. Oops, put that in the wrong place. Grab these. Oops, there we go. And there we go. All of the blaze rods we own are right here safely in one barrel. How awesome is that? That is fan-freaking-tastic is what the answer should be. Okay. So, extra dimensional barrels, very, very cool. Now, all we have to do is do that for a few more barrels. One being redstone, because, you know, you do get quite a bit of that. One being nickelite. Obviously, we get more of that. Oh, this monazite stuff, we might upgrade that, and then we need to upgrade our iron. As you can see, everything else... Oh, and maybe the coal. Everything else is kind of, cleared. This cobblestone might be a problem. I might want to move this all into one barrel. But for now, I think it'll be fine. So, yes. I hope you guys learned, you know, extra dimensional barrels are totally worth it. You can get this fairly early on. Like I said, it only takes like 9 diamonds. Which, you know, is kind of expensive. But, you know, I think, honestly, totally worth it. Totally worth it. So, next time, we are going to, make the cow farm. And then after that, I want to make a storage system. I've got a lot of stuff. And a lot of this stuff should be, you know... better. Like, I think I want to make a giant barrel storage system, which is going to be pretty freaking awesome. If I can, you know, speak English. So we're probably going to do that within the next few episodes. I have some ideas on how I'm going to do it. I just don't think they're very efficient. I could use, like, I think it's Red Power 2 has some stuff. I think, isn't there applied energistics in this? Let's see here. Mods, applied energistics. There's a storage system for that. But I have some ideas. I think it's going to work pretty well. It's going to be a good starting storage system. But, yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed this. I know this episode might be a little short, but, you know, I kind of just wanted to, like, show you guys extra dimensional barrels and, like, dark iron. I did say we were going to make a wrath lamp, didn't I? Okay, let's make a wrath lamp really quick. Just because, you know, I don't like to say stuff and then not do it. So let's see here. What do we need? Some silver. That's easy. Glass panes. Got that. Okay. Which one of you is silver? Silver down here? Silver's probably down here. Let's see here. No silver in there. Where's all of our silver? That's lead. Is this silver? This might be silver. There's the silver. Okay. So all we need is some glass panes. Okay, get 2 of these guys. Now these guys are awesome. Okay, 2 of these. I think it was like that. Yep. Then it was silver and the Wrath Igniter. Wrath Lamp, as you can see, it doesn't actually use the Wrath Igniter. It actually only uses durability, which is very, very cool. Now, what does a Wrath Lamp do? Well, what's the best way to show this thing off? I have an idea. Now, this is going to look a little crazy. Trust me, I know that. But, you know what? It is totally going to be worth it. Let's see here. Probably right here. That looks like a good spot. Giant dirt tower. What are you doing? Are you crazy? Am I crazy? I think I might be crazy. Well, I'm not. A Wrath Lamp is awesome in the fact that it is a light source. Not just any light source. You place this puppy down, and this thing lights up an area, but I think it's 30 by 30. So 30 blocks this way and 30 blocks this way gets lit up. So technically, I could go down here. Oh, probably shouldn't have done that. Did I get that dirt? Come on. We got this. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So now technically, I could, you know, just remove... You know, I obviously don't know the exact number, but... As you can see, this area is still well lit after I remove these torches. So I can just slowly start removing these. And I think I actually, as you can see, like here's the darkness, but I bet if I remove this closer to the ground, it would spread out a bit further. But I think I might like make some way of, I might just place a few of these guys around the base. And this way I don't have so many torches sitting on the ground because it's kind of ugly, to tell you the truth. There's just 1,000 million torches sitting on the ground, lighting up the area. It just makes more sense to me to have, you know, maybe like 12 floating lamps in the air than 9 million torches on the ground. So as you can see, it does get a little bit darker, but like right around here, it's staying lit. And I mean well lit. Which is very, very cool. Remove this. And look at that. This area is lit without torches. And look at how much better it looks. It looks like smooth and clean. Gotta love that clean. Especially in Minecraft when everybody's OCD about being clean. So, by next episode, I'll probably have like 10 or 12 of these things around the base. Just lighting everything up. Just, you know, like I said, it's a lot cleaner than a million, billion, trillion torches. Because look at that. Look at that nasty mess of torches over there. One wrath lamp would clear out like 90% of those torches, which is awesome. So, I hope you guys enjoyed again, like I said. Please don't forget to leave a rating. It just shows that you guys, you know, enjoyed the episode. If you didn't enjoy the episode, leave a dislike. It's feedback. Definitely leave some comments if you guys want me to paste in the code I used for the turtles. or anything like that. If you guys want me to give you like a small, like if you want me to show you what I actually use for the melee turtles, I can do that. But comments are, you know, they're absolutely necessary for a YouTube video. So don't be afraid to leave them. Like I've said in previous videos, if you can, like if you're watching this during school or something, if you're like off time, come back after school and leave a comment if you had something to say or a question. Leave some ideas if you want me to do something. Like if you want me to make something, just be like, hey, I want you to make like a power suit, a power armor suit or something. I'll be like, okay, sure, let's do it. Let's do it. I'll show you guys how to make it, and I'll learn from my mistakes. Yeah. So, yep, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Goodbye.